This is not a drill.
Repeat, this is not a drill.
Is that all you got?
Let's begin now.
What up?
Shall we begin? Let's begin now. Let's begin now.
Infantry Outdoors live stream is brought to you in part by Silver Connections Group, a digital marketing agency providing website development, Google boosting, social media management, and so much more. Visit them online at silverconnectionsmobile.com or call today. Also by water purification products, pure water at your fingertips, providing the complete package, including sales, installation, and service, fully licensed and insured. Visit them at waterpurificationproducts.com or give them a call today. Pure water is at your fingertips. And Mayhem Studios for all your multimedia needs. They'll give your videos a professional look. Contact them at mayhemstudios@yahoo.com. And also, don't forget, use promo code INFANTRY to unlock more savings.
My name is DJ Infantry, and I am legally blind. My passion for the outdoors has taken me to some amazing places, and I have done some incredible things, all with one mission in mind: to inspire you to get outdoors.
Pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh. I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Welcome to Infantry Outdoors. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Friday. We're back at it again. Welcome to Infantry Outdoors Live. Yours truly, your favorite disabled DJ, the Big Don, the White Don, the man in the fine white suit, and all that. I gotta get all this seconds. I swear I'm way too loud on my headphones. Hey, happy Friday, everybody. Whoa, yeah, way too loud. Hey, everybody. Hope you had a good week. Hope everybody's having a good one. It's the 4th of July weekend, so happy 4th of July. Happy Friday. Happy we made it 6 years on YouTube. It's been a journey, boys and girls. This sure has been a journey. Let me check on the screen over here, if you know what I mean. Hope you guys are all having a great one. It's going to be a holiday weekend, so be careful out there. And notice we're going to talk about a little bit about your holiday inflation and all that stuff too. So hope you're having a wonderful day. If you're watching on a replay, hope that this video and all of mine hope it gets you to consider subscribing to the channel, because we do a lot of fun stuff around here, and we would love to have you here. We broadcast every Friday night, whether you're watching on YouTube or Facebook Live. Welcome on both platforms. But we do this every Friday night at 10 p.m. And each week we theme it with a different outdoors topic, a different situation, different news article, different something going on in the community that we want you to know about. So if you're new, hope that you consider staying. We're going to be looking at some videos tonight, going blast to the past, if you know what I mean, and checking out some old school Infantry Outdoors videos and just, recapping and reminiscing on all the years it took to get to this point. And if it took me all these years to get to this point, imagine where we're going to go in the future. So as many of you already know, we are a family-owned, operated, and put together channel. Our community is one of our biggest strong points. It always has been in Fort Lauderdale and South Florida. It was our community was a big, strong area where we put on fishing tournaments. We did kids events. We had events for the disabled. We did a lot of things. So I want to try to continue. I have tried to continue to roll that here into a YouTube channel, YouTube career, and try to inspire others to get outdoors, try outdoors, find outdoors equipment, find gear you may not know about, use gear you may already have and didn't know it could help you. There's a lot of things that we do here on the channel, and tonight we're just going to kind of briefly touch and look back in the time machine that is Infantry Outdoors. As you guys do come in, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button for us. Helps the algorithm out. Share out the live stream. Tonight we're just having fun. Drop a comment in the comment section so I know you're here. And, just good Friday to you. Happy Friday to everybody. But yeah, what a road it's been, man. Let's see. We got... What else can we talk about? What else can I think about before we get into start watching some videos? One thing I would like to say is thank you guys very much, because without you guys, we wouldn't be here for sure. I can promise you that, because in the beginning, I can remember being at work at the radio station. All right. Now, mind you, in South Florida, I had to work a full-time job and receive disability just to try to break even. So making YouTube was tough. Whether it was to buy a new fishing rod to go fishing, I wanted to do tournaments. I wanted to do things and show things that people haven't seen before. And to do that took money and my camera gear and editing software. And as I grew, so did the software and so did the equipment. So you can imagine having a wife and children. In the beginning, it was basically like, if this doesn't work and this doesn't grow, then we're not going to continue it, because it just doesn't make financial sense. If nobody's watching your videos, Why are we going out every day and going fishing and spending money on tackle and doing this and doing that? But the way that it all started was an afternoon with a good friend of mine who is on YouTube, the motivational doc, Dr. Alan Mendel. We did a video a while back on good mental health in the outdoors. You guys should really check that video out and check his channel out. Really amazing person, really inspirational. But he is the reason Infantry Outdoors even exists, because we talked about, what's next after radio and what I like doing and what I wanted to do. And I was always watching all of these outdoor channels, Survivor, Alone, all of these different programs. And what we ended up doing was everybody was like, you should go on Naked and Afraid, and you should go on this program, you should go on that program. Well, on the serious side of it, Dr. Mendel was like, hey, you should do your own program. Long story short, we ended up going with YouTube versus the networks. This way I can produce how I choose to and present the way I feel things should be presented in a manner I think should be presented. And here we are, lo and behold, he's like, look, at anything, if you still want to approach the network, take the YouTube and use that as your reel, as your showcase for your idea. And that really was the idea. It was the idea. And the idea was not just for me to be the one really doing this stuff. It was for me to also be able to travel to other handicapped people and show other handicapped people doing stuff. That has always been the intent of this program. Here we are, 6 years on YouTube, 5 years into creating, because it takes a while to get going. But nonetheless, here we are, and we just got monetized this year. Now, back when I started, monetization that was the other thing. Dr. Mendel was like, listen, you could do this, you get paid. And then the money that you make from it could fly you to the places and buy you the equipment and put the gas in the car and, do the things. He's like, listen, I'm on YouTube and I've been making a good amount of money. So you could do well. Oh, we got somebody in the chat. Rainbow River. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Much appreciated. They were actually going to be hanging out, watching some old school Infantry Outdoors videos and just chatting up about the old days, the first videos and stuff like that. So stick around, man. I'd love to hear your input. Hope you're having a good week. Hope South Florida's treating you well. But Dr. Mendel, back then, we could get monetized. It was like 500 subscribers. And that was it, or something. Not even like that. I don't even remember what it was. But you got I hit monetization. At the same time, they moved it to 4K, 1K. So I got monetized. And then because I was one of those who had just gotten monetized, it booted me out and it sucked. So I had to, like most of them, like everybody else on the platform nowadays, I had to do the 4K, 1K. Well, it was also during the ad apocalypse, and it was also during, you're expecting growth during the kids revolution and the things of that nature. So it really made it hard to grow my first couple of years on YouTube. It really did. And like I said, here we are this year, 2022. Is when we first achieved monetization on YouTube. We've had the 1,000 people for a while, but the watch time took a while. Now, here's the funny turn of events, guys. When I got monetized, okay, and we're going to make a video about this, or maybe I'll even do a live stream instead of a video. This way we can talk about it live and pull up my stats and everything. But since I got monetized till now, I'm at half the viewers and watch time I was when I got monetized. And I don't understand it at all, because I've done nothing different, changed nothing. Everything is the same. So, Hike with Mike. How's it going, folks? Two Real Geeks. Thank you so. Hey, I haven't seen you guys in a while. What's up, bro? It's been some time. Sorry about that. Our channel films a lot on the weekends and Friday nights. Hope y'all been doing well. Good, man. We've been doing well. I've actually been watching you. What did I see on you? Was it Legoland that y'all had a bad spin on? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I saw it pop up. I was gonna watch it because with all the hoorah going on with the mouse and his world over there caving in on him, I kind of want to take the kids somewhere before summer wraps up. And I was thinking about Legoland because it is pretty cool. It sucks for grown-ups, kind of, because there's not really a lot we could do. But yeah, Legoland was the last video. Yeah. But I gotta watch your video because you make it seem like, should I not go? Honest. You know what I'm saying? Should I not take the fam? Or you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so tonight we're gonna take a look back, just have some fun. If you guys have any favorite videos, feel free to drop them in the comments because we've been doing a lot of Universal since we do have media for them now. Oh, that's awesome. Congrats on that. Let me ask you a question. Okay. Is somebody been in the media for 20 years? Like I've got a box of media passes for various networks for my credentials. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of credentials. But as a content creator, which is what I don't like to use any other term than that. So I hope that you guys forgive me if, oh no, infantry, I'm a YouTuber. Listen, you do you. As a content creator, approaching someone like Universal, what were the requirements that Universal, if you don't mind sharing, if you want to keep it to yourself, you can say, hey, I'm going to keep it to myself, or you want to talk off, not put it here and talk to me afterwards. But what does Universal consider a content creator as media? Because we are media. I mean, depending on what you do for a channel, I get media access all the time with Infantry Outdoors because I go to outdoor events. I go to tractor pulls and monster truck shows and fishing tournaments and city events, which I've been telling you guys, y'all are sleeping on these. You got to go to your local city events, make friends. Hold on. I missed something. Oh, Universal. Blah, 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 blah. No, do go. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to read it. No, do go. It was just a bad day. Not on there. And it was weather. And we had a flat tire leaving the park. Okay. Just want to, I see it. And I didn't want to spoiler alert on the video because I am going to watch it. But I'm just curious. We say we are a video creator that brings the fun. Okay. My favorite theme park is the woods. I'm with you, Mike. I'm with you, Mike, my man. Yeah. I've already started, Mike, getting ready mentally for deer season. I got my dates on the calendar. I have 1 week in Mallory Swamp. And what we're talking about doing, I don't know if you want to join me in any of this, Mike, but you're welcome. I'm going to stay the week in Mallory Swamp campground because I think there's a campground there. And I'm going to look now and book it now for that week. The wife, because of our driving situation and my kids have school and everything else, I'm going to stay the week in the swamp camping. They're going to come after school, whatever, whenever they can. Excuse me. If the wife has to work or whatever, that's going to be the situation. But for that week, I plan to stay in Mallory Swamp. Now, if I get my deer, I don't have to stay the whole week. If I hit my, excuse me. Oh, where'd that come from? If I get my deer, or if I tag out, obviously the weekend is good, or the week is done. But I'm going to plan for being there that entire week, just to be on the safe side. So if you want to join me, it is, I don't have it in front of me. I know it ends the 20th of November. So that's Sunday. Go back a week to the Saturday. And that's the week I have. All right. So, okay. Two Real Geek says, if you want more info on the park stuff, message us on IG. Be happy to talk with you on that. Awesome. Okay. Well, look, when I go to do the park stuff, I've always told you I'm going to reach out to you. I do have you on IG. If you could help a blind guy out, message me at Infantry Outdoors or shoot me something just to make sure I have you, because we are going to be doing parks down that way in the coming future with the whole craziness and everything pretty much done with. But yeah, but they have to run. But I have to run. The wife and I are heading to a Halloween theme bar in downtown Orlando. Sweet. Yeah, reach out. We'll be happy to collab and all that. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you. Really do appreciate. Have fun at that bar, man. That sounds like fun. Halloween Horror Nights right around the corner too. So Shark Week's right around the corner too. All right, guys. So welcome. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming in. Thank you for coming celebrating our 6 years here on YouTube. And I thought of a fun way for us to. Now, I'm not going to be able to see your comments here for a minute, guys, but I thought of a fun way that we can reminisce. You know what I'm saying? And now that I've got some of the studio stuff figured out, bear with me. Okay. So, yeah, like I said, now that I've got the studio stuff figured out, we can go. Okay. Oh, wait, I didn't want to do that yet. Why did you play it? Oh, because I double tapped that booty. All y'all heard was glass shattering. It's funny. All right. So my idea is to take you guys on a little time machine. And the best way to do that is hit this button here. Let's go back in time and make sure everything's lined up here, infantry. Yep, we're good. All right. So we're going to go back in my time machine. And this is the very first video we ever put out here on YouTube. React to my own
morning,
video.
Everybody. And you guys know this
Whoa,
little
look at
guy,
these
my
guys.
little buddy Brandon. Today it's all about him and the kids fishing rodeo here in Davie.
Wow.
Brandon, we're gonna catch some fish today?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna show the folks how to do it?
That's back when that truck was
Are you
white.
excited? Yeah, you're gonna catch a big fish, the most
And
fish.
it's funny because you could tell,
A lot of fish.
at least in my
We're gonna have
headphones,
fun,
the
right?
audio
That's
is only on
important.
one side, which means I was filming it
What do you think we're
on
gonna use for bait?
something.
Worms.
No
today.
phone.
People are bringing worms and everything.
Well, we got our own little tackle box, so we got our own secrets, right? Mommy bring some bread. How's that sound? Yeah. So we're
Bread
here
catches
today
them.
at Davie Golf for the kids rodeo here in Davie. Infantry Outdoors with my little man. Gonna be taking the stage today, doing what he does. So keep it tuned. We're gonna, show you what's up.
Gonna
So
catch some peacock bass. Yep, definitely.
yeah. So follow us today. We're gonna have some fun.
It's my little buddy. All right, they're
Fish
real.
have to be caught in the designated area by the area is designated by judges. Anything outside of the area will not count.
I wonder if these ads that pop up when I'm watching my videos count.
Yeah. To pull limit, no parents can fish. Fish can't be caught or pulled in by the parent. Shoreline fishing only. And we're using live red worms.
And mind you, this was my son's first tournament, so.
Registration was only $10 per child. Each child received a gift bag, t-shirt, red worms, and lunch. All of the kids were so excited as they got ready to go fish. Thanks to Cricket Wireless for providing the gift bags and Competition Tackle for providing the red worms.
Yeah, the red worms for lunch. Telling you, boy, the kids are psyched. Anytime you can get kids into doing stuff like this, they love it. They absolutely love it. I love this track.
Yeah, I tell you, it's pretty neat. We're out here walking on a golf course this morning out here at Davie Golf Club. And the kids are going to be fishing in the ponds that you guys know got fish because...
Look at that beard. Y'all love that beard?
It's a golf.
Hey, should I bring that beard back?
So,
Comment below.
red worms this morning. We're all checked in. And
Hey, mind you, where we're fishing...
Start catching them some fish.
Hold on, let me pause up on this. Where we're fishing, boys and girls, is at a golf course. All right. Down in South Florida, if you try to fish on a golf course, you will get arrested, except for like Donald Trump and one other one. They will arrest your tail for fishing on a golf course. That's why it's so highly coveted that in South Florida, if you can fish these ponds, you will catch not only immediately or next to immediately, but you'll catch biggins because no one's allowed to fish on these golf courses. Now, this place closes the driving range pond. That pond never gets fished because people are always flicking golf balls in there. So yeah, just a little backstory for you guys on that. But look at that beard, man. I'll tell you what, if this video gets 100 thumbs up, I'm gonna bring that beard back.
Lines in at 8. Rules are simple. Whatever you catch, you take it over to one of the white tents, and they mark it down. So right now we're out walking around, looking at the pond, finding a fishing spot, and letting the little guy get himself set up. Like I say, 8 o'clock is lines in. It's in a little while from now. So we're here having a good time, man. Infantry Outdoors in Davie at Davie Golf Course. A little man's first fishing tournament is going to be awesome. So stay with us.
Yeah, buddy. It was awesome, man. It led to a multi-trophy young man who is my son.
So what's in the bucket?
Worms. You can see one right here.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that big chunky one. And look here, we got us a good fishing spot.
And look, this is how.
Oh wow, look at that chunky sucker. That's gonna make a good meal for a bass, huh?
I'm good.
So we're just hanging out, waiting for the 8 o'clock lines in, and it's a pretty nice day. It ain't very hot, very cloudy, overcast, but we're just sitting here watching the fish, and they're definitely hitting top water right here in front of us, going after some of the bugs, and I think Monkey's got himself a pretty good spot lined up for this. Okay, so we're just standing here, and I'm hoping it's gonna happen again, but 3 fish just jumped right here where we are, and it's probably not gonna happen again. But there's definitely a lot of fish in this pond.
I miss these kind of events because up here where I'm from, where I am now, they don't have it like this. Sorry, guys. Now, again, I wonder, do I get paid for these ads that are on when I play it? All right. Start time.
Once you catch a fish, bring it to our judges' tents.
And like I said, we had these all the time, like every other weekend. During the summer, you had Father's Day fishing tournament. You had the kids fishing derby. You had back to school fishing. You had, I mean, just all kinds of stuff. Up here, not so much. I was even talking to FWC about how we need to improve the programming because.
Please stop by and thank them as well as the water.
Right,
and also
let's get into some. Skip ahead a little bit. Or are we gonna be here all night? Because I do want to look at some other videos.
Start early on. Not much fighting in our area.
And by the way, comment what video you want to watch next. We'll take a look back at you guys' favorite videos too. He was so little back then.
We're gonna put some bread on the line and see if that works. That's the go-to.
And the nice thing with these tournaments, so that you guys know, is the kids can catch anything. They have the biggest fish, the most fish, the weirdest catch. Like one kid caught a tire one year, another kid caught a tire iron, or not a tire iron, a golf club another year. You know, they make it fun for the kids, which is what I like. And if you're going to do things with kids or even handicapped people, you want to try to make it fun and exciting. Otherwise, who the hell wants to go out there? You know?
We switched back to worms after a few minutes, and it wasn't long before Brandon hooked one.
There you go.
Good, now you gotta take him to the tent.
Cichlid.
Take him up. Get him up here. Get him up.
Invasive species. Number 1. Ding, ding, ding.
I gotta keep up.
Yeah, being the cameraman is rough. All right, so we got a Mayan cichlid.
Oh, look at this thing.
We got catfish.
Wow, you're on a roll, bud. All off of worms, huh? He almost lost him. He almost bounced down to the pond.
There's the way in. I'm just skipping ahead.
Red belly cichlid. He's 6. Cichlid. So.
Yeah, I know y'all gonna give me crap for the red belly cichlid. That's what we call them, red belly cichlids. Mayan cichlids. Back at it again. Telling you, man, my kid. Look at all the fish.
Oh, that's a giant.
Mind you, this is not the best way to be doing a fishing tournament because the fish are out of water. But it's their pond, their rules. Correcting the lady ever since he was little. But yeah, man.
Let's go. Brandon, go. This way.
Here goes another one. Dun, dun, dun. Another fish.
Just a reminder, we do have extra bait.
That's another
sale at
African
competition tax.
You can just put
African.
As the fishing continues, the kids are slaying it. Catfish, brim, cichlids, tilapia. They really have a wide variety of fish here. The kids must bring all of their catches up to the judges. And before I know it, we are back with another catch.
Telling you, man. There you go. Yeah, another one. Wow. Mind you, I'm just skipping through, guys, because, like I said, I can't see any of your comments.
We got about 30 minutes to go in.
And,
About 30 minutes.
30 minutes to go. But yeah, this is the video. Oh, there you go.
A fish, a freshwater fish.
It's a bass.
That would be a largemouth bass.
Yeah, a bass.
If Daddy can get the thing on.
6. And you are
Brandon. What do we got?
and you're 6 years old, and we got a bass.
10 inch.
Wow.
10
10
inch.
inch largemouth bass.
There you go. That's his first tournament bass ever.
Bear, quick.
Good cat.
Oh,
Leave it.
$30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Don't move it. Leave it, Brandon. Don't even do nothing. Just let it sit there for the 30 seconds. If you get it, you get it. You don't, you don't.
Yeah.
Got it. Did you get him?
No.
Oh, you missed it. You have bait.
All right, 5.
Some big, some small folks around the event.
Google ads. I can't wait to go back and read the comments. If you guys are just coming in, welcome. I'll read your comments. I'll say hello to you in just a minute. They're doing the weigh-in. This is sponsors. That was a good tackle company. I used to get all my saltwater baits from them too. When I left, they were still there on 441 and just south of Griffin Road. Competition tackle. Good place. Come on. Boom. Trying to get through it. Well, actually, I'll save us the.
Google us, competition tackle. Our number's right there on Google.
I'll save us the thing. You guys know Brandon got himself his first trophy. So let's switch over to that. And then I could come out of this and come over to see your comments. So let's go up. Let's go up. Let's go up. Where did I leave off? Two Real Geeks. Okay, here we go. So, Hike with Mike. My first video I made was of an Eastern Diamondback rattlesnake. That's awesome. Nice beard. Yes. Okay, so I should bring the beard back. Vash, what's up, family? How you doing? My kid was pumped to recently get 5 when I got 1. Oh, it's the great day when they whoop up on dad. Trust me, my son whooped my ass in a tournament, bro, and I ain't lived it down once on a Father's Day fishing tournament of all things. Okay, maybe we'll look at that video coming up soon. Hiker Mike says, I'm always in the woods. I know all the FWC officers in my area, and I'm learning them all. I have one that gave me his phone number that said if I ever need anything, call. He's happy to help. He answered my questions and anything I need. So, yeah, I'm getting there, man. I'm learning them. And I always give them my card, too, when I see them. Frontier Survival. Hello, Infantry Outdoors, and all in the chat. Hello, Frontier Survival. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Hope you have an awesome 4th of July holiday. Hope it, all that good sort of stuff. Make sure you guys give me a thumbs up on the video to help the algorithm, so let people know that we're doing the live stream thing. It's good to have you guys. Went too far now. Rainbow River says, I like the mystery tackle box videos. All right, we'll check one of those out. Heiko Mike says, lots of invasive species in Florida. I came across some invasive air potatoes this year. I gathered them up in the woods and I burned them. Air potatoes. I'm lost on that one, dude. Air potatoes. I don't know. Airheads, maybe? Vash says, I've never caught a catfish, but I love eating them. Yeah, they're even better when you catch them. Frontier Survivor says, congrats on 6 years. Thank you so much. Thank you for helping us make it 6 years. It's you guys that do this, man. I stop when you stop. Oh, yeah, congrats. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Yep, I got whooped on Father's Day, too. Yeah, dude, it happens. It definitely happens. All right, let me click off of here. And we're going to go back from this video. And Dave says he likes the mystery tackle box videos. So, I got to find one. Give me a sec. Boom, 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 boom. Lots of videos, guys. I have like almost 300 uploads in 6 years. And we've been trying as hard as we can to put out one video a week, which would be 52 videos a year, and then one live stream a week, which would be 52 live streams a year, which would be 104 videos a year, that's a lot of videos. I hope y'all know that. For a dad who has a family and everything else, that's pretty good. Now, I do want to increase it. I would like to get up to 2 videos a week in a live stream, which I'm working on. I'm looking for the mystery. Who could it be? It's a mystery. It is definitely before this, because that's the rifle scope. I done went too far. Bum, 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 bum. So what happens when you have so many videos? Oh, here we go. All right. Mystery tackle box. All right, so I'll bring you guys over here. We'll go back over to the screen, pink, so you can see what I'm seeing. And we'll do this one right here, mystery tackle box, clink.
Strength, fabulous fragrance, cherry blossom by Glad.
Cherry blossom.
Hey, I just found out that on Prime Day, Prime Gaming
I should
is
get
giving
double.
away over
Do I
30
get double the ads because it's playing on my video and on... This song right here has got me in so much trouble. Like, I've had to copyright claim this song so many damn times that it's not even funny. And change the song for whatever the hell reason. All right, let's get out of here. These are the old intros, too. I love watching the old intros. Yeah, it's your boy. Fishing tournaments. And it's amazing how... excuse me, I need a drink. Excuse me, there we go. It's amazing how things that have evolved throughout my channel. There you go. What?
Hello everybody and welcome to this episode of Infantry Outdoors. Yours truly, your favorite disabled DJ. I'm Infantry, back at it in the beautiful South Florida wilderness. Today we are out in the Everglades, out off of US 27, and we are going to do a viewer requested video. This is going to be...
Hey Dave, you like that one, right? The South Florida wilderness.
Number 2, what are we talking about? Well, we're getting into the mystery tackle box today. This is box number 2. No, I'm sorry, this is box number 1. Now, these are not the monthly subscription boxes. These are the ones that you pick up at Dick's Sporting Goods for $20. So today we're going to dive into this box, take it out here on the water, and see if we can't catch anything out of it. Before we get started, guys, as always, I'd like to recognize our sponsor of the video. Today's sponsor is Silver Connections Group. Now, guys, if you're looking to get a new website, get your Google rankings boosted, social media,
still with us, boy.
Give my
y'all gotta check her out, man.
Call today or visit silverconnectionsmobile.com. All the information will be linked down below in the description.
All the sponsors are always linked in the description. You guys know that.
Lines, lures, all of that stuff, including the boxes at Dick's Sporting Goods. So we're going to dive into the box, as I said, see what's inside of here, tie some stuff on, take it out here on the Everglades, and see what we can find. Now, of course, if you want to become a sponsor of Infantry Outdoors, there you go. The first way is to write to us at infantryoutdoors@yahoo.com. Maybe you have a business, company, product, service, something you'd like to get out in front of a worldwide audience like YouTube. Write to us at infantryoutdoors@yahoo.com. We'll get back to you and let you know if your product fits our target demographic. The second way is to send a donation via PayPal. Just go to paypal.me.
You can still do that too.
/Infantry Outdoors.
This has all been set up since day one, guys.
And you can send a donation that way. Third way to do it is become a Patreon. Go to patreon.com/Infantry Outdoors. And
that's still set up, but we don't really do nothing with it.
Get all the added benefits that our Patreons get, like first looks at videos, getting to see the videos days before anybody else. First looks at pictures, exclusive polls, opinions about our program that only our Patreons can participate in. So those are the ways that you can become a sponsor of the program.
And not only that, now we have Super Chat for those watching live on the live stream. And for those watching on the replay, if you feel this is a benefit to you and you're taking something away from our video and would like to give something back, why not consider hitting the super thanks button? With that said, that's the way to help out the program. All in all, every time, all the time. You can either PayPal it, you can Super Chat it, super thanks it, donate it, get a hold of us and sponsor something. Product sponsor, there's a lot of ways, and it's always been there since day one. So for those sponsors that have been with me, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. And for those that are still with me, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And for those that are going to be with us in the future, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Big shout out to Arkansas Living. Give me a super chat last week for my birthday. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Much appreciate the love. And thanks for everybody for hanging out with my birthday last week. So let's keep checking it out.
Program here on Infantry Outdoors. And of course, if you have a product like Mystery Tackle Box you'd like to get in front of our camera, write to us at infantryoutdoors@yahoo.com. And if your product fits our target demographic, hey, we'll let you know. So in the meantime, let's see.
And you can now also use infantry at infantryoutdoors.com. We got a website since those days too.
What's in this box? Let's get out fishing. Stay tuned. Welcome to Infantry Outdoors. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. Give us a like on the video. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe because it's absolutely free. And well, why not? Hey, stay tuned and welcome to Infantry Outdoors. All right, everybody. So this is tackle box number 1. You guys have seen the review. I'll put the card up here for tackle box number 2 that started all of this off. But again, this is a viewer's request product review of box number 2. Now, I do have more of these boxes in the future, so comment down below if it's something that you guys want to see. If you
And it's crazy because back in South Florida, y'all see the back end of my truck, right? This is how we used to roll on a daily basis. And I'm not kidding you. The big blue thing that you see across the back, that is a 10 by 10 pop-up tent. Always there, always accessible because you never know where we're going to shoot. You never know what the location is going to be like. You never know when you have children if it's hotter than Haley's hell in South Florida, which most times it is. Now, right next to that, the big white thing, that is my wonderful cooler. I still have this cooler. I love this cooler. That's an Ozark Trail Yeti wannabe that freaking is awesome. And my kid since got me the size bigger than that. So now I just need the big size and I have all 3. Then you see to the next to the white thing over there, that's just all tackle everywhere. You have worm bags, you got the big bag, which holds all of my jerk baits, crank baits, spinner baits, baits. Basically, what you're looking at is the back of my truck is part of Bass Pro Shop on wheels. And then the air compressor system for the air horn and onboard air system. And that's how we used to roll everywhere. And up on the top, you guys can see rods hanging from the roof up on the top up here. That holds 7 or 8 rods, and then we'd have another 5 or 6 rods laying in there. We'd have like 16, 17 rods in the back of the truck at all the times. That's just how this truck used to ride all the time.
You want to see more of these in the future, and I'll go ahead and make the videos. But let's dive into box number 1 and see what we got. If you guys are not familiar with Mystery Tackle Box, they're a monthly subscription box that you can get sent to your house every month for X amount of dollars per month. In my case, I got mine at Dick's Sporting Goods. These are $20, and there's usually 5 baits in the box. So basically $4 a bait. So let's see what we got in the box for box number 1. You always get the little pamphlets and the cards and stuff that come with it, which you guys can see here that tells you what's in it. This box contains a Booyah Flex 2, a Biospawn Vile Crawl, a Z-Man Jerk Shad, Big Bite Baits Trick Sticks, and Hard Hat Jigs Lumberjack Flippin' Jig. That's what's in this month's box. All right, so let's see what we got here. Big Bites Baits. And these are 5-inch thick sticks in June bug. Next we have Jerk Shad, Smoky Shad by Z-Man.
I love a Z-Man bait to be paired with a Z-Man bait. That's just me. Y'all drop in a comment if you use Z-Man. I love the Elastec that these things have. With the stretchiness. Now, they're a pain in the butt to get on the hook, in my opinion, compared to a regular swim bait, fluke, or regular plastic. But the Elastec, if you pair it, like I put them on, I fish a Z-Man chatterbait a lot. And I'll pair Z-Man's products with their chatterbaits. Just, I don't know. I'm just that way. Call me weird. But this right here, the Jerk Shad, I would put that on with like a swim jig. A Z-Man swim jig. Them damn things stretch out like this. You just let them go and they come back to the normal size. It's a neat concept.
Okay, next out the box is the Booyah crankbait. Flippin' jig.
That's great for pads. If you're in Florida, if you're a Florida fisherman and you don't have a flipping jig, Dave, if you ain't got a flipping jig, man, you're doing something wrong. You get you a heavy. I even use a football style flipping jig down where you are, Dave, because you need to punch the pads. You need to get down to where the fish are, especially right now where it's super hot. Flipping the pads in the grass, I'll spend all day just doing that. You know, just flip it, put it in a hole, jig, 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 nothing, take it out, flip the hole next to it. But that's, you should have, definitely should have that in your Florida.
And vial crawls.
Vial crawls to go with the flipping jig. And that's the nice thing with Mystery Tackle Box is they pair it up. Like if you get one thing, you're going to get something to go with it to match it.
We're going to start with the Booyah.
Booyah. Can I get a oh yeah?
With the jerk.
Oh yeah. Booyah.
So let me get some of these baits tied on.
My wife hates it. Oh yeah.
Check it out. So stay tuned. What do you guys think of this Mystery Tackle Box number 1? What do you think of the value? You've got the Z-Man, you got the Booyah, you got a flipping jig. The one thing I did not notice in here, which I'm kind of surprised at, is there's no hooks. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you do, you know, if you're going to throw these jerk shads like I'm going to go throw, you're going to need hooks for that. The jig, you can pair the Exo Spawn up with that and throw that as a flipping jig. So yeah, that's what's in box number 1. Let me get tied on, get out on the water, and we'll see what we got.
And yeah, that's true, because usually they usually do give you hooks. Like if you get a swim bait, you're going to get a swim bait hook, which is kind of weird that box didn't come with a hook.
That way, so I'm going to try to play off of it. We've also had a lot of rain here, so
hope you guys are having a good time tonight. If you're just coming in, I can't see your comments right now. So once we're done, I'll go back and acknowledge everybody. Please give us a thumbs up on the video. Celebrating 6 years tonight.
First cast. Booyah cranking-bait.
Crankbaits are good bait, as long as there's no grass and stuff to get stuck in. I was actually fishing that same exact fishing rod today. I broke off a hell of expensive lure in the tree again. But yeah, I was fishing that same exact rod today.
Oh, this wind is going to make it difficult.
Fishing top water. We didn't get nothing today. We have 4 of us fishing and nobody get a bite in the pond today.
Google Fi, a phone plan by Google.
See, I'm telling you, I should get for this. I should get double advertising.
Simply unlimited.
God knows I need to get paid double for these people. Will the Mystery Tackle Box catch a fish? We'll find out tonight on Infantry Outdoors Live. Boy, you can tell the earlier days. I would have cut all this out. Talking to my damn self like I'm crazy. Let's skip ahead. I wonder if this is one where I actually don't catch anything. Because those do happen. And let me tell y'all, if y'all want to get into the fishing and be a fishing channel, if you want to be a fishing channel or a hunting channel, you better look forward to getting none more than getting some, because I have hard drives of footage we didn't use because we didn't catch enough fish or didn't catch anything that day. We would go out in South Florida. Back when I was filming these kinds of videos, I'd be out on the road 3-4 days a week after school, picking up the kids, haul Bud over to a spot, try to film a video, come home, make dinner, and Bob's your uncle. You know, go to a radio station, work all night long, get off in the morning, get a nap, pick up the kid from school, wash, rinse, repeat.
The reason they're called a square bill is the front of it has a square bill. What a concept.
And see, in Florida, see that crap I'm pulling off of there? That's the problem with fishing the square bill in the Everglades, is you get all kinds of stuck in it.
Does its thing. Now, in this case, this is probably, I would say, a 2-3 foot maybe, because it's a small bill.
Yeah, that's a 2-3 foot, maybe a 3 foot diver. Y'all don't need to know how to do a crankbait.
Bouncing.
But you could just tell the old skill, like the
Just throw
old
it out
style. It was just on the. I think. I don't even know if this was a good GoPro back then.
You want your little fish to move.
This would be. I think this was like a cheap Chinese GoPro that I started with, and I should tell you guys. You know, I started with a GoPro, a $15 knockoff GoPro. I think I paid from China, and
Okay, so we're gonna move over to this.
this might be a little better GoPro because it's wide angle.
You know, it's all fluke, just like you would get from Zoom or anything else. Now, the cool thing that I like with Z-Man products is they're made from Elastec. They stretch out like hell. Now, generally, I don't fish these by themselves like I do.
Right, like I was saying.
I fish a fluke just on a wide gap worm hook like this, or dip just like this, so it's weedless, and then the hook comes pops
Yeah,
out
infantry we can't see now, bro.
on their chatterbait.
Oh, pardon me. Yep. Come on.
So it is weightless, so I just
we're buffering. We're buffering.
Throw them out there. Just
we're buffering. Why are we buffering? Oh, the stream's not buffering. Let me go and check on y'all real quick. See if I'm even live anymore.
You can do this.
We'll pause that. Let me just jump back over here and check on y'all. Dun dun dun. See, now I don't know where I left off at. Hi, Frontier Mike. I like Mystery Tackle Box videos. I got that. You congrats. Yep, I got. Whoop. Yep, I read that. I'm getting some. Hopefully, very. I'm getting some. Hopefully. Oh, let me tell you about the hot sauce there, Vash. What you got coming? We just took off some. Your corn vids look good. I'll be trying canning and the jelly once the sweet corn. Yeah, I'm waiting on the sweet corn to be ready too. We found a place, a farm that I'm gonna try out. Let me check some here. But yeah, sweet corn that's your best bet. The white corn that I found that I bought at Walmart wasn't very sweet and it didn't make it yellow. So you definitely want to get the yellow sweet corn when you do that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the farmer and I'm going to buy like crates of corn and can that and do it that way. But it's not ready yet. However, on the hot sauce front, please be patient with me. I am growing them as fast as God will allow me. My son has been nonstop picking habaneros. So we have like half a freezer bag, a gallon size. We have half a gallon freezer bag full of habaneros. We've got a half a gallon freezer bag of Bolivian rainbows, which I'm going to make a sauce out of those. Santa Fe Grandes, I have a gallon plus. Cayennes, I have a gallon plus. The Bueno Mulatas, which are purple, I have maybe a quarter gallon of those, quarter to a half a gallon. They're growing, boys and girls. They're growing. So once I have harvest done for the year, I'll be able to make sauces out of what I want to make for I would say for next year. Now, I'm trying to make them in larger batches so that I can offer them out because the batches, and I'm not making small batches, mind you. When I'm done, I'm making. I have the 8-ounce bottle. No, wait, I have the 3-ounce bottles and I have the 8-ounce bottles. So I make the small and the large. And there you go. Like my wife's boss tasted one of my hot sauces and bought half my pantry. So, and I'm not saying this to brag or nothing. I'm saying like I intended to send a bunch out to people to try it just to say, hey, do you like it? But everybody that tries it buys everything I got. And then I ain't got no more. But I got you, Ash. I got you. And if you like it hot, But I'm growing 2. I had 2 sprout out of a whole package that I ordered of Carolina Reapers. So I'll make you a Carolina Reaper sauce. But yeah, now that I know everything's working again, everybody's still here. We are going to jump back into this video and keep checking it out for my good buddy Dave. So there we go.
I let him sit.
And again, if you guys got a video, a favorite that you'd like to see coming up next, put it in the comments. It's crazy because I don't even remember, like, did I catch fish? Did I not catch fish? This is so long ago. And I've done so many of these videos.
Twitch. Real. Twitch. Just bring up the slack. That's all I'm doing. Just give a little twitch.
But I have a feeling we didn't catch anything this day.
It's like a dying minute.
I'm just looking at the conditions. Slick, calm, no breeze.
And this is generally
cloudy, overcast.
Regular straight up fluke. And with the Z-Man stuff, I've always attached it as a trailer. I have never.
Oh, and being it is popped up here. See, this says right here, Amazon shop using our links. Amazon Prime Day is coming up. So for those of you who would like to help support my program without doing anything other than shopping Amazon Prime Days like you normally would, here's all you have to do. Before going to Amazon, come to any one of my videos. Go in the video description. Here, let me go big screen and bring this one to y'all. We'll come back to this in a sec. Go right down here, drop down the video description. Any one of my Amazon links, click on it. It'll open Amazon. From there, shop as normal. What it does is Amazon will recognize I sent you there. And through that, they will kick back my program as an affiliate for driving traffic. So Amazon Prime Days are right around the corner. I think it's like 11th and 12th or 12th or 13th. If you're an Amazon holder, and you're a Prime person, you obviously know Prime Days are coming. It would greatly help out my program for you to support us this way. You don't have to buy anything we put out, although all of our links are there and on our website. Just click the link to open Amazon. That's it. Then go shop as normal. You would help us out immensely. So with that said, thank you for today's public service announcement. Back to our program regularly scheduled. I'm pretty good at this.
Really fish these like this. So it'll be interesting to see. Nothing against fishing these like this, but I always fish a Zoom fluke in this style.
Yeah, I'm a Zoom guy when it comes to flukes. Flukes, swim baits, I'm a big Zoom guy. I love Zoom. If you like Zoom and you use Zoom and you're a Zoom stand guy, put it in the comments.
I'm reeling, twitch. And before I reel again, the fish will have hit it. Is generally the way that it works.
Don't forget, guys, comment what video we look at next. Reminiscing is fun with you guys. I'll tell you what. And like I said, you can tell this is earlier stuff because I would have cut a lot of this out.
Mystery Tackle Box or any of the tackle box companies that
I would
are
have cut
subscription based
all this out.
Is as anglers we kind of get complacent in the baits that we throw, the
Yeah.
techniques that we use, and stuff like that. Well, for this, for the $20 I spent, I got 5 lures that I probably never would pick up or throw. Or like I said,
That's
some
true.
of them, Booyah. I throw a lot of Booyah frogs, Booyah spinner baits. Z-Man, I throw their chatter baits. I throw their spinner baits. So I do use these companies' products, but I would never, like I said, I would never fish one of these by itself. I would never, pick up a Booyah crankbait. get you an opportunity to try different things, which I think is cool. Maybe they might work, maybe they might not work, maybe they're for your area of the world, maybe they're not. But at the end of the day, you get an opportunity. I mean, at $4 a lure, to try some really cool stuff, you know, and to try some new techniques.
My wife scared the crap out of me.
Throwing the same exact thing.
Hey, you guys do know right now I can't see your comments. Like I was just telling the wife, I can't see them because I'm watching the video with you in full screen mode. I have 2 monitors, but I get there. I got you, Vash. I got you. Comment in there, guys, videos you want to watch.
The monthly subscription box. This is the box you can pick up at any Dick's Sporting Goods. It comes with 5 baits. Like I said, we talked about the baits, and the 2 that I'm throwing right this minute is the crankbait and the jerk shad. Now, I lost my son, and it's become extra cloudy, so I don't know if this jerk minnow is going to work now. Because you guys see,
that's what I'm just saying. It's slick calm. It's overcast. It's not a good day for that particular minnow. I don't remember if I caught anything that day or not. When my kids were young, they used to say, "Sip it."
Big bite baits, June bug, stickworm. Okay.
Hey, y'all see this rod right here? See this right here? This Bass Pro Shop Viper rod. My son, I've had that rod for a minute. It was an expensive rod when I bought it. My youngest son was fishing with it today. Flipping, he was throwing a Texas ring on it.
Big bite baits, June bug, stickworm. Okay. I rigged it wacky, put a nail in the head.
When in doubt, break the wacky out. I don't remember. I don't know if we caught anything this day or not.
Big bite baits isn't a new company. They've been around. What I'm doing is just
I don't squat this. I really don't. I'm just trying to save time. But I don't remember. It'd be cool if this is one of them days where I hooked a alligator at least.
Out of the mystery tackle box today, we threw the Booyah crankbait. We
didn't catch nothing that day, boys and girls.
And we also threw the Z-Man chatter baits, jerk shad.
All right, so let me come over to my family's comments. If you guys are just coming in, please comment. I will get to them once I'm not watching a video. Sorry about that. All right, so let me go up here. Dun, 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 dun. I'm getting some, hopefully, their hot sauce, corn videos. Okay, those sound awesome. Can't wait. I want to try all, and we'll probably get a bunch of my face. All right, sounds good. I haven't seen the corn cob jelly vid yet. If you want to play that, I never heard of such a thing before. All right, so let's do that. Let's go to
My name is DJ Infantry, and I am legally blind. My passion for the outdoors has taken me to some amazing places, and I have done some incredible things, all with one mission in mind: to inspire you to get outdoors.
There's so many people tell me they love this intro. I fought to keep this, by the way, because the copyright holder came after me, and I wrote him, and I'm like, look, man, I'm a handicapped guy trying to inspire people, and it perfectly fits my channel. Could you please consider, letting us use it? And now I don't have no issues. So I thank you to the rights holders for allowing us to use this song. What'd you say?
Welcome to Infantry Outdoors.
Gotta be fearless.
everybody, and welcome to this episode of Infantry Outdoors. Yours
I know
truly,
that
your
guy.
favorite disabled
Wait,
DJ.
I know that guy.
I'm the
That
Infantry
guy?
back at
That
it
guy.
again, welcoming you to today's program. And I hope that wherever you are around the world, you're having an amazing day. Today, we're going to get into a really fun project using things that we would normally throw away. If you haven't checked out last week's video, I'll put it on the card right here. Go ahead, check it out. Press pause, come back, and we'll pick up right from here. I'll wait for you. Go ahead.
Google Fi, a phone plan by Google. Get unlimited data, calls, and texts with a Fi Unlimited plan. Starting.
Great. Now that you did that, you're all caught up. You watched last week's videos. We got a big bag of corn cobs that we're going to turn into corn cob jelly. Quick, easy process. Something that I really never heard of until this. So it's a great way to
really
take your
good
spent
too.
corn, if you can corn like we do, to use your products up to the fullest and get the maximum amount out that you can. So today I have 12 ears of corn. That's what our recipe is going to call for. We're going to use 2 quarts of water, filtered water, and 4 cups of sugar, along with 1 box of jelly pectin mix. So that's what we're going to do. Let's dive right in and get started. And if you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, as always, please feel free to write to us at infantryoutdoors.com or drop it in the comments below. So what I do is I break these up as small as I can, just to get more surface area, because basically what we're going to do is extract the corn into the juice and use the corn juice to make our jelly. We're also going to be water bath canning today, so if you guys don't know how to do that, we're going to show you. I have the jars getting ready right now as we speak. They're on the stove getting nice and hot. Now, I did do a batch of this the other day with some other corn cobs that we had, and I got to say that if you use white corn, you'll be able to make the jelly. It just won't be yellow. It'll be more of a clear color. So this time we're actually using, as you can see, the corn cobs are yellow. This is from yellow corn. I'm just breaking it into pieces. Got our corn broken up into pieces. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to add 2 quarts of filtered water. All right, so we've got quart number 1. And if you guys don't have a water filter system or a water filter at all, check out our proud sponsor, Water Purification Products, down below. They'll be able to hook you up. They got all kinds of stuff like this filter we're using right here. Really great product. But yeah, you need 2 quarts of filtered water, especially where I live because we're on a well. Our water is on the hard side, so we want to.
Okay. This filter that you guys see in the background, available at Water Purification Products, it not only hooks to your tap, but it comes with multiple attachments to where I could hook it to the garden hose. I could hook it to a faucet. I could hook it in my RV. I could put it in your bunker. I could hook it to whatever. And then you're right there. You have water purification. We use that on a regular basis. And I changed it in the first year of owning it. And Jerry, the owner of Water Purification Products, says you could have went longer on that filter. And that's with a family of 4 using it. So those are really good filters. I actually want to get another one to put in my truck so that when I'm out at the local parks or whatever and I want to get some water, that's a great way to do it. It's a really cool product.
Run it through a filter to get the best water we can. In goes our 2nd quart of water.
But in this case, I unscrewed where the water comes out of your tap and it screws into there and it has an on and off switch built in. So you pull it and it'll come out of the filter. You push it, it'll come out your faucet.
Make sure we got all the corn in there. Everybody's covered. All right, so I'll see you at the stove. All right, we're over at the stove. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to get this sucker boiling. First, we're going to get it to a hard boil. Then we're going to back it down to a low boil or simmer, and we're going to let it sit for 30 minutes. So that's going to be the next step, is just sitting, waiting, and watching for water to boil. Stay tuned.
Y'all ever heard that expression, the watch pot never boils?
All right, we've reached a hard boil, as you guys can see. Now we're going to turn this down to a low boil.
My grandmother used to say that. Hey, you watch the pot, it'll never boil.
At least a half an hour. So we'll come back and pick this up in about 30 minutes. And while this boils, guys, if you are enjoying this video and you're taking something away from her, please consider giving us a thumbs up on the video. It really does help YouTube to get our content out to other people, as well as if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. It's absolutely free to do. Ring the notification bell so that you're notified every Wednesday when we upload and every Friday when we live stream. Also, if you really do take something from this video, YouTube has offered a brand new feature called Super Thanks. If you'd like to leave a super thanks down below, it does help the program out by helping to keep us going here on YouTube. So thank you in advance if you super thanks us, and all of our super thanks, advertisers, sponsors, and donations are always recognized in all of our upcoming programs and live streams.
Big shout out to Arkansas 11 for the super chat last week for my birthday. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
So thank you in advance from all of us here at Infantry Outdoors. All right, it's been half an hour.
It's been half an hour, senor.
Turn that off. Now take out our kern. It's done its work.
And this is the kind of stuff I stumble upon tonight. You know, when I'm sitting here watching YouTube to death, like I've seen all y'all's videos. I may not comment on every video, but I thumbs up them, guys. I may not comment all the time, but I do watch your videos. But this is a result of, hey, I never seen that before. Comment below if y'all have ever heard of corn cob jelly or had it in your life.
So one thing I'm going to tell you straight away, from the batch I did the other day with the, as I mentioned before, the white corn, this definitely has a yellow color to it versus the one I did earlier didn't, because of obviously it was a white corn. Still had the corn taste, the sweetness and everything else, but it just wasn't yellow. And I'll show you at the end of the video the comparison once we're done. But once you get your corn all out of here, the next thing that we're going to do is, I do have my jars. They've been cooking, they're sitting in hot water the entire time. That's what you want. You want your jars hot, ready to go, because this next part is going to go fairly quickly. The next thing we're going to do is, we've already turned the heat off. We've taken the corn cobs out. We're going to strain this liquid. You can either use a fine strainer, cheesecloth, things like that. I'm going to use a strainer in a bowl. We're going to strain out this liquid, and I'll show you what comes after that. So.
And I will comment right here because someone actually commented in the comments. Yes. Okay. I'm going to use a strainer, which you're going to see right here.
So
I have a strainer in a bowl, and that's how I chose to do it. If you use a cheesecloth or Muslim cloth or whatever the hell y'all want to call it, a tea cloth, the better you strain it, the clearer your jelly will come out.
Lift up our strainer.
So I just want to throw that in there for added benefit.
Get all that stuff.
But this did not come out bad at all. So
that in there. I'm done with that. All right, so all we're left with is this juice. Like I said, this juice is way yellow or tinted yellow versus the batch I did before. So I'm anticipating a nice golden turnout on this. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to ladle out 3 cups. That's all we're going to use for this. Now, you could make multiple batches with this, which I still may. Now that I have this in this state, I can still go ahead and make more out of it. So the next thing that we're going to do is take this, we're going to measure out 3 cups, and we'll get that into our pan and back onto the stove for the next step. Taking our 3 cups, putting it in our pan, turning the heat up. We want to bring this to a boil.
Next time I do cooking in the kitchen, I normally have a GoPro up over top of the where you see the lights. I hook a GoPro up there so that you guys get the downward angle. But yeah, that's the only thing I'm missing in this video is the over stove angle for you. I've done that in the hot sauce videos.
Because the next thing that we're going to add is going to be 1 box of pectin, Sure Gel, whatever you want to call it, whatever you choose to use. I'm using Sure Gel, pectin. We're going to use 1 bag for this recipe. Now, as this is heating up on the stove, we're going to add in our 1 pack of Sure Gel as we stir this.
Got to dissolve the Sure Gel.
Bring down as much as possible.
Yeah, you definitely, when you stir that in, you want to make sure it dissolves. You don't want any clumps.
Okay, we reached our boil, so we're going to start pouring in some sugar. Stirring it in.
I had somebody comment, how many cups of sugar? Yeah, 4 cups of sugar. By the way, check us out on Rumble now, guys. If you guys know what Rumble is, check us out. We're on Rumble now. Well, we've been on Rumble for a while, but you can check us out on Rumble.
Keep stirring and stirring and stirring and stirring. And we want to get it to back to a hard boil, and we're going to let it hard boil as we stir constantly for 10 minutes.
And if you're just coming in, guys, I'll get to your comments here in a minute.
All right, 10 minutes is up. Pro tip for you guys to keep the...
Drop comments of what the next video we should watch.
Add a little bit of butter to it. That'll help keep the foam from overflowing like what happened here. And just make sure that you stir the entire time, but we're going to go ahead and turn the heat off. And the next part is going to go kind of quickly, so we're going to remove this from the heat. And we're going to get ready to can, so I'll see you back over at the counter. So now the last thing that we have to do is jar up our jelly. These are fresh out of the hot water. And with jellies, you want to work kind of quickly because the longer it cools, the more that it sets. And the harder it is to work with. Today we're making pint jars. I've got the lids soaking in hot water. And our water bath canner is ready to go.
You want to make sure when you're doing this stuff, all of your steps are ready. So as I take the hot jars out of the water, I'm putting hot jelly into the hot jars.
1 inch head space on each jar.
Maybe 1 inch head space. And then I'm putting hot lids on the hot jars.
Next step, we've got everything in the jars.
Which you see now.
The most important part of all when canning is making sure that your rims, that your jars, and everything is clean. So I've got a rag. I just sprayed with some vinegar.
Not a rag, a napkin. I spray the napkin with vinegar that I always own a spray bottle, and I wipe the lids or the rims.
No sticky, no.
And make sure there's nothing on them rims, because that's how you're gonna fail in canning. If you can it with schmutz on the rim, you can forget that seal ain't gonna hold. So always, I use vinegar because it wipes everything off with no problem.
Probably for.
But again, hot jelly into hot jars, back into hot water.
Okay, next thing is put our lids on.
The trick is keeping everything hot.
And again, I'll have a link to all of these products for you guys down below. These have been sitting in super hot water.
And again, I'll remind you, Amazon Prime Day is coming up, so please use our links when you shop Amazon Prime Day. It will help out our program. Thank you in advance. Thank you in advance. Thank you in advance.
Next thing we want to do is put our bands on. One of the most biggest common mistakes people do is they put the bands on too tight.
Too tight.
Show you how to do it. Just take it, don't touch the jar, spin, 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 and that's tight enough. You want to leave it to where it's loose enough for the air to escape when you're canning. but not loose enough where when we put it in there, water gushes into the jar. Okay, so we have 4 pints. We're going to put it back into the water bath canner. You're going to make sure that you have at least 1 inch of cover over top of whatever you're canning when you water bath canning. Now for this, you're going to water bath can it for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes,
I usually go about 20.
Take it out, let it cool down, which we'll do here in a minute.
And I'm in Florida.
Tip for you guys, if you've ever canned and you notice that your jars come out with a white haze on it, that's usually because you have hard water where you live. One of the tricks to getting around that is adding vinegar to your water before you start the process, and the vinegar will actually lower the acidity level in the water, giving you clean jars. So pro tip for you guys, let's go back to the stove. Now that I've got it filled with plenty of room above the jars are going to sit, kick it back on high, put our lid on. Once we get this to a rolling boil, we're going to turn it down so there's not such a heavy rolling boil, but we're then going to start our 15-minute timer, let it sit, let it boil for 15 minutes, and we'll be back to you guys at that time so we can start to see. And again, remember at the end, I'm going to show you the difference between the white corn and the yellow corn and how the jellies turned out. So hope you stick and stay with us to the end. Here's a question for you guys. What jams, jellies, and things do you like to make? Do you make it from scratches?
Drop it in the comments.
That are left over, like
what jams and jellies y'all make?
In the comments below, or always feel free to write to me at infantryoutdoors.com. We'll see you back here when this is all done.
Blueberries.
Commercial break on a commercial break.
Sweet.
Oh, and it's a double commercial break. I better get paid for watching my own damn
This episode of
ads.
Infantry Outdoors is sponsored in part by Silver Connections Group, full digital marketing agency. Check them out today at silverconnectionsmobile.com. Water purification products, pure water at your fingertips. Service, installation.
Yeah, if y'all like that water filter, check that out.
Check them out today at waterpurificationproducts.com. Mayhem Studios. Add mayhem to your media with the best in the business. Contact them at mayhemstudios@yahoo.com. And by generous donations from viewers like you.
Welcome back, everybody, and there you have it. 4 pints of corncob jelly made from something we would have just thrown away. Now, this isn't something I've done regularly. This is actually something I recently learned about and decided to share it with you guys. It is a great way to take something like corn cobs that you would normally throw away or feed to your animals and use them one more time before you discard it. Now, this is going to be great on biscuits. This is going to be great on cornbread. It has a honey type taste to it. So I encourage you to give it a try. As you've seen, it's easy to do, simple recipe, does not take long. Now, it does make quite a mess as you go along, and especially if you get the jelly on anything, it's sticky, so just keep that in mind. But one thing that I did want to show you guys is this is the color of the jar that we made today. You can see how yellow it is, right? Well, this is the jar that I was telling you about earlier that I made with white corn, and you can tell it's a little bit less yellow than this one. So same taste, same everything else. It's just not as yellow. Now, some folks on recipes that I've seen, they add yellow food coloring to this. You can do that as well if you want to really get it a gold color. But I think this looks pretty good the way that it is. All natural, no ingredients, none of that. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you're new here and you're not subscribed, please consider hitting the subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you're notified every Wednesday when we put out a new video and every Friday when we upload. And if you've taken something away from this video and it helped you out in some way, consider helping us out by giving us a super thanks. The button is down below. Any comments, questions, or concerns, guys, always write to me at infantryoutdoors.com. And other than that, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, and I hope that this and all of my adventures inspires you to get outdoors. Until we meet again, have an amazing day, everybody.
Here we go. Well, we're not going anywhere yet, so. All right, let me head back over to the chitty chat. All right. I gotta figure out where I left off. Okay, so well, that's awesome. They let you use it. I'm going to check out their other songs just for being so cool. Hey, look, man, I gotta be honest with you, Vash, on that one. I got when I got monetized, it's like all the shit storm came at once. It was copyright claim after copyright claim after, and I'm still getting them to this day. Now, understand, here's what's happening, okay? What happens is, let's say, Vash, you create a song and you put it here on YouTube, and it ends up in a YouTube audio library, and content creators like you and me use the song, and eventually it becomes picked up by a record company. Once the record company signs a deal with Vash and makes a deal on the song, it now becomes property of the record company. And it's at that point that they want to turn around and go, no, you're a content creator using our song. It wasn't your song for the year. And that was where I pled my case is I've used this song. If you look at my YouTube timeline for 1 year, it was almost 1 year to the date with no issues. It was taken from the YouTube audio library. I give all full rights, and I gave them the rights. If you look, all of the rights to all of the music are down below. I've been a DJ and been sponsored by record companies for many years. I know what I'm supposed to do to not get in trouble and to grant rights and permissions the right way. Well, first copyright, boom, claim went through, no problem. Second time I uploaded, bam, copyright strike again. So I wrote the review, and I'm like, hello again. Thank you so much for letting me use the song. We really appreciate it. My viewers really love it. It fits the channel. What can we do to stop this review process? Because it seems like every upload is going to be a problem. They approved that. Now, mind you, I've never heard back from anybody. Nobody's reached out to me. But now, when I upload, if it does come up copyright issue before the processing portion is done, it's released. So the person on the other side, thank you very much, thank you, has done something on YouTube side to say, hey, Infantry Outdoors is allowed to use this, leave them alone. So yeah, it's been a tough battle. And I had another problem. We used to use League of Legends, Legends Never Die. And then I started getting copyright hits on that. So I stopped using that and I moved to this track. And then I started getting, once it became good and popular, I started getting hits on this track. So it's like, if you use music, just be prepared, because it may not be, you may have to say the time that you had it before the record company, you are allowed to use it. If the record company moving forward doesn't want you to use it, then that's a whole nother issue, but you can't come back on my YouTube channel that I've worked and busted my ass for a year and come and I just bought this song yesterday. Now I want a year's worth of your money. No. Bass says, ew, pectin. I have rough memories of eating / drinking that stuff to pass. You ate. Well, it's in jellies, dude. It's in jams and jellies. So if you eat jams and jellies, you're essentially eating pectin, unless they use the natural pectin found in fruit. Now, you can, if you don't like pectin, I'm sure you can find another way around it. But pectin is pretty much in all jams, jellies, even it's natural in fruits. So, never made a jelly before. We were going to be canning sweet corn anyways, and I saw your vid and making jelly, so I'm going to give them a shot. Try it, man. What's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen. The product you were originally going to throw in the trash. If it doesn't make something that you like, you can still throw it in the trash. Yeah, it took you half a day to make it, but trust me, dude, I have a whole bunch of, if I tell you how many jars of it I have, it's worth it. My kids love it. It's really good. I wouldn't steer you wrong on it. I wouldn't put them, I don't put stuff up here that, honest to God, I don't do myself. I had a company reach out to me today, wants me to do a prepper's bag of antibiotics. And before I get myself into that, I want to make sure that the company, one, is reputable, two, that the antibiotics are exactly what, like, they got to send me stuff for me to examine first, because I don't put nothing on this channel that I don't use. I don't endorse nothing unless I personally use it with my family. So, kind of looked more liquidy at the end. Will it firm up as it cools, or will you use more pectin in the future? Okay. The first batch that I ran, the whiter stuff firmed up. The second batch, the yellower stuff, did firm up as it does firm up as it cools. However, it didn't firm up to my liking. So I would have put it next time, put a little bit more pectin into I used one package. Maybe I don't want to use two, because then you make it like too firm. So you got to find that, I would say, like a pack and a half, a bag and a half of pectin, or a bag and a quarter, because it's not that it's not all firm, but there is some still liquid in there, which if you give it a stir, you get jams and jellies from the store sometimes, and it's still, there's a little liquidy. Even if you leave it open, and you go through the jar, you end up with juice. You just mix it up and it's fine. So it's not a big deal. Not a big deal. Let's see where we're at on my counter. All right. So with that said, 11:32 on the clock. Vash, my biggest fan. I appreciate you. That's where I'm going to call it tonight. I want to thank everybody for coming in and celebrating and having fun and reminiscing on 6 years on YouTube, man. I can't believe it. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope everybody gave it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate all the love and support. For Vash and for those still watching, Monday is 4th of July. Have a good one. Enjoy yourself. Be safe with your family and all that stuff. However, we will be live streaming our fireworks from wherever we end up. So for those that are still left and you want to check it out, Monday, 4th of July. I don't have a set time because I don't have a set schedule from the city yet, or even what city I'm going to be in or town I'm going to be in. So all of my Lake City surrounding towns, be on the lookout. We're going to be out and about 4th of July. We'll be bringing you the fireworks demo live streamed this year. I think that's going to be the easiest way. So, but with that said, Vash, my brother, appreciate you. Love you. Give that a try. You're going to enjoy it. As far as the hot sauce, as soon as I get something coming up, dude, you're going to be the first person that I send one to. I just got to keep everybody from buying it so quick. But I'm going to send you a first bottle of the next run for sure. But other than that, guys, this week, I don't know what the video. This week, I didn't even do a video. Nothing fell together the last 2 weeks to put a video together for you guys. Now, I have to try to come up with some ideas this week. I have a few ideas. Fishing the pond today was one of them. Gave me a test idea of what is not in the pond because we didn't get a single fish. But I'll have some stuff coming up here soon. I really don't like not uploading. It drives me nuts. So keep a lookout on Wednesday when we upload. Keep a lookout on Fridays at 10. Y'all know the deal when we live stream. And as always, fam, I love you. I appreciate you. May God richly bless you and your families and all that you do. Have an amazing 4th of July weekend. Spend it with families. Be safe. I already have one friend in there blew his hand off already, and it ain't even 4th of July. So don't be that guy. But be safe. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. Don't forget what independence we have, why we have it. And don't forget you never, never, never stop fighting for it. So with that said, guys, have a blessed weekend. I hope that this and all of my adventures inspires you to get outdoors. Till we meet again, I'm the Infantry saying happy 4th of July, everybody. Good night.
Infantry Outdoors live stream is brought to you in part by Silver Connections Group, a digital marketing agency providing website development, Google boosting, social media management, and so much more. Visit them online at silverconnectionsmobile.com or call today. Also by water purification products, pure water at your fingertips, providing the complete package, including sales, installation, and service, fully licensed and insured. Visit them at waterpurificationproducts.com or give them a call today. Pure water is at your fingertips. and Mayhem Studios for all your multimedia needs. They'll give your videos a professional look. Contact them at mayhemstudios@yahoo.com. And also, don't forget, use promo code INFANTRY to unlock more savings.